In this lesson, let's have a look at another less used variance scheme. The low variant low key scenario. This one is where majority of values is situated on the shadow side of the value spectrum. This way, the contrast will make it appear like the brighter values. But when you put such an image in editing software and sample the values, you'll see it is always more on the side of shadows rather than lights. Everything is dark and bleak, nothing really stands out, but you get the overall picture of what you see. And usually, when you employ this scenario, you see something quite depressing. If that's what you're going for, this scheme is definitely perfect. Mind you, this is a very sensitive approach where even little contrasts will have enormous power. Say, let's have a look at this shot from Cold Mountain. You may think that the shirt of Jude Law is quite bright. Well, when you sample the value, it is actually rather more to the dark grey side. That's one thing you will realize about contrasts, it really depends on what surrounds the various values and colors. Our eyes are imperfect and they're used to working with contrast, so sometimes things appear more colorful and brighter than they really are if they are surrounded by bleak scenery. You can clearly see that on the example of this rectangle, that it feels much brighter on the black field than it does on a grey and white field. In a more colorful and contrasty shot, the bluish tone on the shirt would seem totally desaturated and no one would even notice it. Here, it actually grabs attention. In short, if you want to suck out hope of your audience, choose this scenario. The detail of your scenes is a bit more subdued than in the previous case, and this one will also require a few very large sources of light, maybe even including some color filter. Put over everything. Bleak variance scheme. Less dramatic, less clear, environment subdued, dark.